still being processed, have been going through, what I'm seeing is self-talk is getting better. The people that are pushing play and starting their day with the training, it sets their tone in the right order for the whole day. And that is because you guys have habits now. So if your habit starts with getting up, having a good healthy routine, you're getting your workout done, you're making healthier choices all day, those all stack together, making it more natural. On days that you miss things right out of the gate, you don't listen to self-talk, or you're not getting your workout done, most of the time that leads into a snowball effect of not getting the rest of the things done because you're used to habits now. So I encourage you to continue hitting play, and if you haven't done the workouts consistently, then I want you to get back on track and recommit to the next 3 weeks of tracking your food, planning ahead, and getting your workouts done to set the tone for your day. Okay, so in this list though, I just posted, there is 9 things that I love to do on a vacation to make sure I feel great. Because what you have done, what you've been doing for the last 10 weeks is getting really good habits. Your habits now are getting you ready for an Atomic Summer, which is going to be our next challenge. But what we do is we didn't work this hard, we didn't do all this and make all these good habits to just feel good for the first couple weeks of summer. We are just now getting into habits and routines where your body is actually starting to reflect those things. So you have your habits going, but remember, I talked about this a few weeks ago, but your body now, the way you physically feel, is actually a reflection of what you were doing and eating 6 weeks ago. So if you're just now starting to feel good, that happens to me every time I start a new positive habit. We're nearly towards the end of the challenge, and I am really feeling really good just now. That means that the first few weeks we were all a learning curve, and we were all doing it together. We're all fired up, and some of you changed really fast because you didn't have habits yet that were about healthy eating and training. So your good habits added up rapidly, and then you got results faster. So for me, I've been having really good habits for quite a while. So for me to get that feeling of feeling like I'm on a roll, it takes weeks. And then when I get it, it starts clicking. Well, now that it's just getting towards vacations and summertime, I don't want to lose that feeling right now. I want this to be the place that is my standard, that my habits stay, and that you also feel the same way. You work out as a daily lifestyle. You drink your water, you stay hydrated as a lifestyle. You make good choices because you want to feel good as a lifestyle, okay? So, in the tips for eating on vacation and or since we're dining out and socializing now, I want you to always wake up, no matter where you are, and think about how your habits can stay the same as they were when you were at home. Or planning your meal out if you're going out in the evening. I want you to keep a routine as tight as possible. And this is not to be a stickler or make you feel like you're living by laws. But what this is that is how a fit person lives. Someone who is a professional athlete, someone who travels a lot as a lifestyle. These people with these lifestyles work out still no matter where they are every day, because it's recommended that you move your body for 30 minutes a day by the Heart Association. And if you like the way your body feels and you love the strength that you've gained, that doesn't just happen. It goes away just as quickly as it showed up. Okay, so keep in your habit. Take me on vacation with you. I know a ton of you guys did it. Take me on vacation. Encourage people traveling with you to do it, or a friend next to you, or a family member to do it with you. Have somebody else hold you accountable to getting your workout done, and or planning fun hikes. Okay, so we're doing something in the morning to get our bodies moving. Even if you get sleep in, you're still waking up, getting a workout done, and then that will lead you to staying hydrated. Get a bunch of water. Have your gallon or whatever water that you take with you handy so that ahead of time you're staying hydrated. When you work out in the day, I don't care where you are around the world or if you're on vacation, even if you let yourself get that extra sleep, that extra rest, that's what vacation's about. After you get up, I want you to work out. You will feel 1,000,000 times better. It also sets the tone for what you eat for breakfast. We want you to keep the same routine. Wake up, chug water, have your quiet time or meditation, do your workout, enjoy where you're at, but still keeping as many of the same habits and same routine as you can as possible. Most people on vacation aren't doing a whole lot unless you have a lot of activities planned. So in the morning, wake up, work out, start chugging your water. Then, based on the day, I want you to think and plan ahead. A lot of times I know that I'm going to be going out to dinner every night. So since I'm going to be going out to dinner every night, I'm going to think about my food. Australia was a great example of eating on point because I was getting pictures done at the end of my vacation. So imagine going on vacation where the last of your vacation, after a whole week of going and exploring, then you were supposed to take pictures. That was a really, really good challenge because I had to be in my best shape at the end of a vacation, and it really helped me set the tone, and I discovered that it was totally doable and I had a blast. So when I wake up and after I work out, I'm chugging my water, have my delicious coffee from wherever I'm at, and then I'm going to typically ask or find egg whites and fruit because that's a lot of what I want to eat at home. That's easy to find, it's super inexpensive, and you can find it almost everywhere you travel. It's not fancy, it's not going out and splurging on breakfast, but I guarantee you, if you plan on going out to eat and if you plan on feeling good on vacation, then I really want you to have fresh food. I want you to have an egg white, split an egg white omelet with somebody that you're with. Get some fruit. Keep it simple and light. That way, halfway during the day, when you're sitting by the pool or you're out doing other activities, that you are able to make healthy choices for the next meal. When you make a healthy choice for meal number one, you again are setting the tone for the rest of the day. Yes, this is what fit people do all day long, traveling, whether they're at home or whether they're away, whether you're camping or whether you're staying at a cabin. This is how fit, healthy people live. It's not a secret. There is a difference. Every meal is not a splurge. I love that I talked to Stephanie Teeters on here before she went on a cruise. Now, a cruise during this challenge is legit. That is a challenge. But it was so awesome because in her experience, I said, even on a cruise, imagine going somewhere where everything was all inclusive, all the alcohol, all the food was all paid for and covered. I said, wake up, work out, stay hydrated, then you're going to set the tone for the day by the first meal you choose. What meal do you want the most? Typically people want dinner. So then have egg white omelet in the morning, have a light lunch because you're going to be out playing. Keep it simple. Ask for something like half a turkey sandwich or have a chicken bowl. Like what I posted today on the gram or on Facebook was actually this bowl that I got that was all protein. I chose that because I wanted to eat. I wanted something like super high protein, but I also didn't do the side. So I didn't eat the thing of rice and beans that they brought out with it. I didn't touch it. I didn't touch any of the carbs. And the reason why I didn't was because I wanted to be full of protein and save my carbs for dinner. So I played this or that. I would rather have all this lean protein for my lunch and feel really great and feel like walking around town and chugging more water and staying hydrated, getting a sparkling water, having those kind of things around so that when you go to dinner later in the evening, you can have something that is fun from the local culture, right? Whatever you'd like to try. And then when you do that, then I want you to sit down and sit with yourself and in the moment, even if you get a cocktail, even if, which obviously always, this is my cocktail tip, if you're gonna drink, always actually the lower calorie, lower sugar, lower calorie is always going to be vodka soda with lime. And I love a good cocktail, you know that, but I don't encourage alcohol because it does halt your weight loss progress. It does inhibit you from burning body fat for 24 hours as it filters through your liver. So check out my guide on alcohol if you haven't watched that yet. It is a fact that on vacation that most people that like to celebrate will have their spirits. So choose wisely. You can make a really, really healthy, lean choice and make it a good one to where you're getting what you want. You're enjoying it. You're enjoying the process. You're enjoying the journey. You're enjoying how this fit body feels. What are all these feelings of like making a good choice, even though you've made a great choice at breakfast and then you had like a healthy lunch on vacation, and then you go to dinner and you're like, yes, I've made it through the day. I feel so good. What if you made a healthy dinner choice? So making that fit choice and saying and sitting with yourself, even if you have the cocktail, even if you have some enchiladas, I'm going to say, I feel best when I eat less. I'm here to enjoy the experience. I'm here to enjoy the food. I'm here to enjoy my company, but I want the experience. How many times have we gone on vacation where we came back and a reflection of our experience was how much weight we gained? And that became a part of the memory or the attachment to that, what was supposed to be such an awesome vacation, okay? You do deserve to enjoy yourself. You do deserve to have freedom, and you can have food freedom in everything you eat. I want you to think ahead. How do I want to feel after I eat this meal? That is the best question you can ask yourself. And then when you go out to eat, play this or that with me. Would I rather have a lettuce wrap burger and sweet potato fries? Or would I rather have the full pub bun and a burger and a salad? Would I rather have this amazing, festive yumminess and not have a cocktail? Or would I rather have a cocktail and something a little bit lighter? Okay? So at the end of the day, we're still giving your body the same amount of energy that you're used to in routine, the same good feelings that you wake up with every day now, and you're going to keep all your results all summer long by doing this. Things to think about and put boundaries around yourself. When I have gone camping in the past, I have taken cases of LaCroix. I take a lot of fruits and veggies chopped up. I am not a perfect eater, but what I want to do is I want to be able to grab things that make me feel good when someone else, because this is reality, brings out s'mores, brings out cookies, or brings desserts to tables. I want to be prepared to be able to have a little bit of something if I have self-control around it and if it's going to make me feel my best. Okay? I can have something. I can have anything I want. But I want to be able to make a choice in something that I really want, right? If I really want it, then I can have it. But if I'm just snacky and it's out there and sitting there, I don't want to end my day feeling like junk. Because a lot of time that rolls into the next day where you're like, screw it, I already ruined. I only have 2 more days of this vacay. I already ruined it. Let's plan the party. Let's do this. And then you feel a little bit worse. And then you get home feeling a lot worse. And then you have to restart over on Monday. So I want you to understand how what I'm saying is you can go on a vacation and you can come home feeling amazing. I want you to have that experience. And it's not because you didn't eat everything you wanted, but it's because you had self-control and you practiced the amounts of food that really made you feel your personal best. So think about those things. I want you to check out my 8 tips that I posted for eating on vacation. Now, again, self-talk when you're going on vacation. Something to prep yourself with is listening to Self-Talk for Weight Loss, the #1 series. There's actually a 10-minute audio called sitting down to eat. And I find that one so helpful if your mindset around food is not food freedom. If you struggle with a lot of guilt around your food, or confusion when you sit down, I highly recommend that you start listening to Sitting Down to Eat, which is the number 2 audio on Self-Talk for Weight Loss, number 1. But you listen to that and listen to it every day for 10 minutes. I would listen to it in my witching hour, which is always the afternoon when I'm running out of energy. But it puts the thought process in your mind and the right thoughts so that when I sit down to eat, I am thinking with food freedom. I'm thinking like a naturally fit person. I'm thinking about how do I want to feel my best. These things have nothing to do with the macros in your food. These are going to be intentional choices that you make, that you learn to feel great about your food, that you can celebrate going out to eat with friends, that you can have those wow moments of I went out to eat and I left feeling great. I didn't look like somebody on a diet. I wasn't my friend like looking miserable picking over her salad and talking about the current way she's trying to eat. No, I don't want you to talk about food when you're out to eat. I want you to pick something you love because you love it and it's going to make you feel good. And you're not going to talk about food while you're out to eat. You're going to talk about your relationships. You're going to talk about what's going well. You're going to talk about things that you're dreaming about or how excited you are to be out. Okay? We do not talk. We don't need our conversations to be about our struggles anymore. We want to talk about how you are naturally healthy and fit. Okay? So remember that one. If you are struggling, I would have you listen to that one before you go on vacation. So if you have, because this happens, if you have times that you slip up, again, we're setting the tone for your day by starting with healthy breakfast, by getting your workout done, by keeping as much of the same home routine as you can on vacation. That is actually possible. If you don't think it's possible, then I challenge you to message me and I will actually go through your vacation agenda with you to the location that you're at and show you how possible it is, even if you keep up 3 of your good habits. That just keeps you set in your same mindset and keeps you in routine just enough that you can have an amazing vacation experience and feel fit the whole time. So when I'm going, after this challenge, I'm going on vacation to film all my workouts for you guys online in a special location. So you get out of the gym with me, will you? Anyways, but so in prep of that, I am constantly thinking about the meal that is, what am I going to eat right now that's going to make me feel good? Well, what makes me feel really great 2 weeks out from a vacation is whitefish. And I've posted about it, and it's kind of a bodybuilder's secret. But what it is eating whitefish is a natural thermogenic food. And I talked about this before. And asparagus, they're both really, really good for flushing out your system. They're so lean that it actually raises your metabolism, and it's hard for your body to digest, but it's light and airy and gives you energy and makes you feel good. I have not ever eaten a meal of whitefish and then felt heavy. You know that feeling. So anyways, but by eating it for dinner every night, I lean out really very quickly by changing one meal, and that's going with, and I ate dinner at 4 o'clock today, you guys. I was really hungry today, and I love it when I'm hungry. When you're hungry, I want you to savor it. When you're hungry, your body is working, and it's working for you. So get hungry, and in your hunger, make a good choice of what makes you feel best. So I grilled up 10 ounces of whitefish because I was hungry, and I had some veggies and some mango peach salsa on top. Again, it was so good. And then if you're still hungry with that after that, or after any healthy meal that you eat, I want you to sit with your feelings. I challenge you to have a big glass of water and sit with your feelings. If it's just a sweet tooth, go brush your teeth. If you're still hungry, I was still hungry after I ate that. And I was like, dang, I've got a lot to do. I've got to bring my A game to you guys. I got to go to a basketball game. So I actually bought Yasso Greek yogurt mint chocolate chip ice cream bars for the girls. They're 100 calories, but they're a Greek yogurt ice cream bar. Anyways, I had one of those and I was like, oh, that's what I needed. I needed like 100 calories of something more, just a little bit more. And they're delicious. I highly recommend them as long as it doesn't trigger you, okay? I can have that and brush my teeth and move on and not be triggered. So they're really awesome. They're 100-calorie little Greek yogurt Yasso dessert bars. So you feel like you're getting like your ice cream or your popsicle fix. But I had one of those. And if I have that and I track it, I project how I feel, I still feel great. So tonight, for the rest of the evening, I'm going to chug water, have a sparkling water, and then if I get home and I'm starving, I'll probably have some more white fish. And if you don't love white fish, I'm sorry, that stinks, but I love it. So that's going to be my stance on white fish for the next couple weeks. Well, I am projecting how I want to feel. My digestive system, just in the last couple weeks of adding more white fish and less heavy like beef and chicken, my stomach feels light all the time. So I'm having it with my other regular meals. Awesome things to pack and prep if you're going on vacation or you're going on a picnic or camping is things that I always take with me. I always take a Rise bar with me, the protein bars that I talk about. I always take tuna fish packets that Cindy's posted a lot about. They're sealed and they're flavored different tuna fishes. I'll have 2 of those for lunch. Those are super easy to take with you everywhere. I'll even put them in my vacation bag. I won't take them to another country, but I'll put them in my vacation bag if I'm flying just a couple hours or going camping. But take things. I've gone as far as if I knew that there was not going to be good food options, because I know that can be somebody else's excuse. What if there's no good food options, Amy? Well, you can buy amazing oatmeal protein muffin cups at Fred Meyer's for breakfast. You can take Rise bars with you, which I highly recommend. You can take tuna fish packets with you, and that's 3 meals of your day that you're not having to think, you're not having to find a grocery store, you're not having to do anything. And then if you had those 3 meals and you drank your water and you were active, by the time you got to dinner and you had a community dinner with everybody, or you were on vacation, went out to eat, you make a fresh, healthy choice. That's where I'd get try to get fruit and vegetables because of being eating out of packets the rest of the day. You would feel awesome. And then you'd come home from vacation and be like, dang, Amy, I feel so good after that vacation. Thank you for all those recommendations. So anyways, I want you to take these tips. I want you to project how you're going to feel. If you have an oops, I overdid it night, wake up the next morning. Do not punish yourself. Your workouts and you fasting for the next 24 hours as punishment because you binged and overate out to dinner is doing no one any good. It's not doing your body any good. Remember, your body loves calories. It loves energy. So hit reset and you restart in the same moment. You can restart after just even that meal by remembering your why. Why do you want to be fit? Why do you love being healthy? What is your goals and bigger picture? Not just your goals for this challenge, but what's your big picture for how healthy you want to live the rest of your life? How do you want to feel on the vacations going forward? Because I promise you, if you give me one victorious, fit vacation where you feel like you ate better than you ever have, you projected how you were going to feel and made good food choices when you went out to eat, I promise you that will set the tone for the next vacation, and you will remember forever how you made good food choices, how your memory around that vacation was all victories, how you're going to think about how you came home and felt. You're going to have good memories wrapped around that vacation because of how healthy and fit you were on vacation. Then the next vacation becomes a little bit easier. And during the weeks between vacations become a lot easier because you're building on confidence of making all those right choices. Again, you can go out. We make mistakes. We're human, and we always will fall back on our most natural habits. So if you're not there and we're just building good habits now, then I want you to remember your why, and the next meal is a reset. The next meal is a reset. The next day you wake up, you chug water, you do your activity, and you have your breakfast just like you normally would because you love your body. We don't work out and eat right because we hate our body. We work out, we eat right, and we do our steps of habits because we love our bodies and we love ourselves and we're thankful for our health. We want this to be long term. So it's practice. All right, how does that sound? Sound good? Okay, remember that. Feel free, if you can screenshot habits, if you can screenshot these tips, put them in your back pocket. Challenge me with your next vacay, will ya? I'll tell you what to take. I'll tell you when to work out. I'll give you the whole list, okay? All right, will you tag your teammates below? I'd like your whole team to watch this video and let me know any questions that you have pertaining to eating on vacation. I love you guys. I'll see you later.